Luxury trips, but she came from the floor. Facts. Built up her name, now they begging for more. Whoa.
All right, you guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am trying to wrap some gifts while I'm working and get Aaliyah to take her morning nap. But she does not seem to want to do that. Yeah, mommy. A little Rodney right there. She is not wanting to take a morning nap, so I don't know how long or how much time I have. So we're gonna get done as much as we can. I have actually wrapped some gifts and realized that my other mic, this mic right here that I've seen everywhere, was not working. So until I figure out how to use that, yeah. But let's go ahead and jump in today's video while I wrap some gifts. So I'm not going to show you guys everything that I wrap because my babies do watch my channel. Shout out to y'all. And I don't want to ruin their Christmas. But I do want to talk to you guys about some things, especially the fact that I have seen everybody talking about Black Friday is a scam, canceling Christmas, all of those different things. And of course, I want to chime in and give my 2 cents, my opinion. First, I'm actually going to start with Black Friday being a scam. So this year, I did something I do not typically do, which was shop early. I did a lot of my shopping early this year. And when I say early, I mean like September, October, which in my opinion is ideal. If you can, of course, next year, because the holidays are among us, so there's literally nothing we can do about it now. But if you can, shop early. For example, this toy right here that I got for baby Aaliyah, I saw in Walmart for $49.99, but I didn't want to pay $49.99, so I ended up going online and I was able to find it out at Walmart or on Walmart's website as well as Target for $22.99. I ended up buying it from Walmart. I will insert that right here. I ended up, again, of course, I'm still looking now, or I've been looking for the past couple of days for different deals for my girls to see if I can find any last minute deals. Tell me why this same exact toy, which I got for $22.99, is now currently $32.99, $49.99, $50 or more sometimes, and they're marking it down saying Black Friday sale is having it at $20 or $32. I bought it for $22. If you can buy your gifts early, and when I say early, I mean like be done by early November, late October, you're going to get the best deals unless you are buying electronics. If you're buying electronics like a TV, a game system, controllers, any tech gadgets, wait for Black Friday. Because I have seen a lot of really great deals on those items. But when it comes to just deals or like just regular gifts, honestly, I don't feel like Black Friday has been worth it, especially as someone who's been looking at gifts and different prices since September. Also, what I will say that I've noticed is don't worry about shopping Black Friday, but instead shop sales. Like if your babies are into Jordans, like my babies are into Jordans, if there's a popular Jordan, when they get down to the last couple of pairs of shoes for a certain when they get down to the last few pairs, the price drops drastically. And when I say drastically, I mean you're able to get 50%, sometimes 70% off of a pair of shoes simply because they only have 4, 5, maybe 10 more of that shoe and they're trying to hurry up and sell it out. So I would try that instead of trying to find Black Friday deals. In my opinion, while I totally understand the whole we're going to sock it to the man mentality, I do not feel like it is fair, at least for me in my household, for my children to suffer. People are always complaining that kids are not kids, they don't stay in a child's place. But now you're telling this, in my circumstance, 9-year-old, 15-year-old that will only be 9 or 15 once in their life. Oh, you need to take on the understanding and the responsibilities of an adult and miss out on Christmas. In my opinion, that's just so unfair because when I was 15, 10, 9, 11, 12, whatever, if my parents would have came to me with that, I wouldn't have been happy. I would not have been understanding. I'd have been like, if you want to miss out on Christmas, that's fine. But why should I have to miss out on Christmas? And that's just my opinion. Also, Christmas does stimulate the economy. It doesn't just help big box businesses. It helps a lot of small and local businesses. So if you really want to not support big box businesses, don't. Shop local. There are a lot of small businesses and entrepreneurs who really depend. There are a lot of really small businesses and entrepreneurs who would truly appreciate that business. Um, and the economy needs it. That's literally how it works. That is why during COVID, when there was not a lot of money being put into the economy, they sent out stimulus checks. Why? Because they needed to stimulate the economy. If there is not money being spent, there is not money being put back into the economy. It's a circle, it's a cycle. It has to continue on, or it's bad for everybody. Yeah. Genuinely, I just don't feel like kids should have to deal with that. Now, if you don't have the money for it, I totally understand being there. There are a lot of programs like Toys for Tots, the YMCA, a lot of local churches that have programs that can help provide gifts for your children. Of course, they're not going to be the best gifts in the world. I mean, this is people donating their money to help out. So I don't like the people who go into these programs and they're entitled and feel like, even though I wasn't able to do it, somebody else should go above and beyond for my child. And it's not right if they don't. Like that, I don't feel like it's right. And that's just my personal opinion. If you can't do it, and I'm not judging you, how dare you get mad at somebody else for not doing it? Like, come on now. But again, if you need it, those programs are there. They are wonderful. Also, something that I've done in the past when I didn't have a lot of money or I wasn't able to get everything that my girls wanted, family gifts. Let's say that your kids have been asking, I know a big thing right now is the Oculus or PS5s. If you have multiple children, you might not be able to buy an Oculus or a PS5 for all of them. Buy a family PS5, a family Oculus, or whatever, one big family gift, and then buy your kids a bunch of little small inexpensive gifts, because a big part of the joy of Christmas is not even like having the most expensive gifts. It's just seeing a bunch of items under the tree, and being able to unwrap them. So that's something that I've done that has worked really well in the past for me. Also, I remember one year I had just moved into a new apartment. I didn't have money for Christmas, like decorations, the Christmas tree, ornaments, all that, and gifts. So I just bought gifts. I put my baby's gifts on the couch, on the table. They were ecstatic. They did not care that a tree was missing. We watched Christmas movies. We drank eggnog. Everybody was happy. So, like, do what's in your budget. Do what you can afford. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Also, if your kids want something like, I know Meta glasses are really big right now. I get it. They are like $300. If you cannot afford the Ray-Ban or the official Meta glasses, look for a cheap alternative. I mean, find the knockoffs. If you can't afford AirPods, find the AirPods, you know? Do whatever you got to do to make it work. Because I get everyone's talking about, oh, it's just consumerism and blah, 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 da, da, da. We've all been children. We've all been children. For companies, maybe it's consumerism, but for children, it's just magical. It's just Christmas or holiday joy. But again, this is my opinions. Like I said earlier, it is like a booty hole. Everybody has one. This is what works for me and my family and my household. It might not work for you, and that is okay. That is literally the point of this video, is to say do what works for you and your family. You don't need to compete with people who really don't care. I promise they don't. Their life is going to keep on going, keep on moving one way or another. I got this cute little set. I think this is adorable. It's for Aaliyah. I'm so big on like interactive toys at her age. So I'm super excited. I'm actually going to open this up. I think it's a camera, instant camera I got for one of my girls. Also, if you're like me and you buy gifts early, that's another reason. Like, it's a great thing to buy gifts early, but one of the reasons I don't. I will hide stuff, trying to hide it from my children. I mess around and hide it from myself. And then Christmas time comes and I'm like, oh, I bought, but I can't remember where it is. So yeah, if you're anything like me, that is absolutely a struggle. Aaliyah, I'm trying to multitask, y'all. This baby is trying to eat the Christmas gift. Yes, I'm telling on you. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Okay. So I got this for one of my daughters. Like I said, I'm not gonna say names because they do watch. But it's an instant print camera, like the Polaroids from the 90s that we grew up with, early 2000s. So excited. I think she's gonna love it. So those are just my personal opinions when it comes to this whole cancel Christmas and Black Friday's a scam. Black Friday's absolutely a scam. But keeping it real, we let them scam us. We let them scam us. Because even with me making this video about the different options to save money, all the other people about the different options to save money, people are still going to go out and spend money and do all this other stuff. Like, did you see the scam of Target? Y'all, I am trying to get this content recorded, but having a baby who is learning to walk and talk while you're trying to work and do some other stuff is not for the weak. Like, when I say she's not playing no games with me, stop, Aaliyah. Stop. Stop, bro. Stop. It's not funny. It's not funny. She's literally laughing at me, and I'm trying my best to get stuff done. It's not funny. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing this too much longer. Miss Lily is over here cutting. Miss Lily is over here cutting up, and she knows it's terrible. She know what y'all hear in the background. Well, I don't know with the mic, but she is cutting up. Oh, but yeah, Target played in y'all face. Played in y'all face. Sat out there 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. No, 3, 4. I saw people going out there. I saw videos of people getting out there early. For those people to give y'all maybe $100 worth of items. Maybe. But you know what? It was a marketing technique. That's genuinely all it was. It was a marketing technique. Instead of spending a whole bunch of money on marketing, on ads, she's literally trying to eat my food. And she's only got 2 teeth. She's trying to take my chicken and rice with 2 teeth. You don't have enough teeth. She's legit. She's crazy, y'all. But yeah, it was a marketing technique. It was a marketing ploy, scam, whatever. They knew that the commercials, especially with all the backlash that they faced because of the lack of in their diversity, commercials wasn't going to work. So they said, you know what will work? Promising free stuff. So that's what they did. They promised a bunch of free stuff. And you all packed the stores out because you want to see the free stuff. Everybody, FOMO. Americans, one of our biggest problems is fear of missing out. And that is what caused all those people to stand out in line in the winter or almost winter in 30-degree. Some of them are talking about below 0-degree weather for a swag bag. That's the same reason that people were going out paying all that money for those Starbucks, the stars, the barista bears. After China came out and told us that all these big box companies are scamming us. So I get it. Like, I get why people are all about like I'm not spending money. I get it, honey. And if I were you, well, what I'm doing is making sure that I don't overspend. I'm getting the biggest bang for my buck. Okay? If I can find it at a place cheaper, I will. If I can't find it cheaper, I'm buying local. Like, there are workarounds so that you can still provide a memory for your children. It's like that's my biggest thing. I'm never gonna cancel Christmas as a mom. Now, if you don't have children, hey, I mean, I feel like that's completely different. If you don't want to celebrate, you don't want to celebrate. If it is not in your religion, or if you have changed your religious beliefs and now celebrating Christmas goes against those religious beliefs, or if you've changed your religious beliefs, sorry y'all, if you change your religious beliefs and going celebrating Christmas goes against those religious beliefs, fine, I get it. But for me, I just don't want to take that memory from my children, because as a kid, I remember how special Christmas was to me. I remember, I mean, I just love everything about Christmas. The Christmas lights, the corny Christmas music, eggnog, decorations. It's just a very beautiful time of the year to me. So I just truly enjoy it. But again, different strokes for different folks. What works for me may not work for you, and that is okay. I wish y'all could see how much she's fighting me on this, on how hard she's making this for me. I'm probably gonna have to get ready to go, y'all. I'll have to wrap these gifts when she decides to take a nap, because she's not wanting to take one right now, and it's making it really, really hard for me. But this time of the day, it's probably gonna get a little bit busier. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I love you. Have a wonderful day, week, mom, whatever. Until next time. Oh, and be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, turn that notification bell on. I'm going to be posting my 25 days of Vlogmas. I'm a little late. Yesterday, I did not post because the event that I had planned for day one of Vlogmas got rained out. So we're going to be doing that Sunday. So I didn't have anything planned for yesterday. This will be my day one of Vlogmas. I'm going to go ahead and get that posted for you guys today. And then later on tonight for day two of Vlogmas, we're going to be going to see Zootopia. Aaliyah may come with us. She may not. We are going to go see. But again, until next time, you guys, love ya. Have a wonderful day and holiday. And remember, what works for you may not work for them. What works for them may not work for you. As long as it works for you, baby, work it.